Good morning. I'm Peter Milios from the Finance News Network. Concerns have risen after the Iranian retaliation against Israel and weaker than expected bank earnings overshadowed US markets on Friday. The Dow Jones closed down 1.24%, the S&P 500 fell 1.46%, and the Nasdaq finished down 1.62% for the day. On a weekly measure, the S&P 500 gave up 1.56% and the Dow relinquished 2.37%. The Nasdaq gave up 0.45% for the week. JP Chase shares declined more than 6% after the banking giant posted its first quarter results. The bank said net interest income, a key measure of what it makes through lending activities, could be a little short of what Wall Street analysts are expecting in 2024. CEO Jamie Dimon also warned about persistent inflationary pressures weighing on the economy. Wells Fargo slipped 0.4% after reporting its latest quarterly figures. Citigroup dropped 1.7% despite posting a revenue beat. Consumers are also growing worried about the persistent inflationary pressures. The Consumer Sentiment Index for April came in at 77.9, below the Dow Jones consensus estimate of 79.9, according to the University of Michigan's surveys of consumers. Year ahead and long-run inflation expectations also ticked higher, reflecting frustrations over sticky inflation. Turning to commodities now, rising tensions in the Middle East spurred fears over a wider conflict, causing oil prices to surge and posing a new risk to global inflation and investor expectations for interest rate relief. The situation intensified with Iran launching over 200 drones and missiles at Israel on Sunday. Overall, all sectors finished in the red on Friday. Materials was the worst performer, closely followed by technology. Utilities recorded the fewest losses. Looking ahead to the Australian landscape, the SPI futures are pointing to a 0.6% fall. Thank you for listening.